It's Raw Day. And so if y'all think y'all gonna get some content today, you ain't. But we still live though, like real deal live though. So come on, get your popcorn, your peanuts, cause we nuts, and we about to do this. Yeasters, let's do it.
Black man with a pizza shop. Now there isn't a hungry soul in this town doesn't know my slogan. Just direct to your feet, son, to Daddy Green's Pizza. Watch yourself, son.
Do. Let me. You know what? Let's keep P podcast where we take news, situations, everyday occurrence in the D. We show how one could have and could not have been. Keeping the P. I'm not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think. That's the reason why I bust down articles the way I do. But I just really want. I really want to say that intro song, to the drive by is that bass line comes from this drum and bass song that I heard on the box, like when I was a shorty or something. I can't remember when. I really want to date myself. The box, yes. Remember when you call in and dial up the song and they play the video? Yes. So the bass line comes from this song that I've been trying to find forever and I never could find the song. So I just remade the bass line and made the song. But that's how that's my remembrance to the song. But what's up, y'all? It's going down. It's Raw Day. So check it out. As y'all see by the title, it's very spicy and provocative. Should white people be able to adopt black children? Should that happen?
There you go.
Because you got to keep in mind, Keep It P podcast is a global show. So good afternoon or good evening, depending upon wherever you're tapping in from. I like to say that. I think I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna add that to my joint, man. I think I like that. I might have to. I like that. I like it. I just like it. All right. So look, this is what we gonna do, y'all. We can't go live over here, right? But we going live over there. So I'm gonna go to the process eliminations. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut you and let y'all. So keep it P podcast on YouTube. I'll at you. TZ Von Savage on Facebook. Y'all should be over here on the raw side anyway. Peace. Keep It P podcast on Twitter. Man, I love y'all, but you gotta come holler. Find Kendra Blackwood. Hey, what's up, y'all? Gotta go. What we got left? We got KIPP, B1 TV. See y'all. And then we got Keep It P podcast, even on Facebook by itself. Well, that's a lot of Keep It P podcasts out here. And that leaves y'all, the last standing members on the what you call that? Hot Lava Music TV. It's going unlisted, like right now. Peace. All right. And now that we over here with the squad, let me let that finalize. Boom. There we go. Now it's unlisted, and the only people that can get this is over there on the listers. Okay. So since we on this side, let's get right into it. We got funky ass white people. They then went to Uganda and goddamn adopted a kid and tortured them. And I'm surprised. Now I got to give it up to Uganda though. They is saying that they think that they are flight risk and not allowing them to ride to the crib. You know what I mean? So they keeping them down. But it says a U.S.
until they pay enough.
Right. So yeah, that is the stipulation too. A U.S. couple detained in Uganda on charges of aggravated torture of a 10-year-old boy faces additional charges of aggravated child trafficking, which carries a death penalty if they're convicted. Ooh, white people won't like that.
That's not good.
Oh, get right to it.
Nicholas Spencer and his wife, Mackenzie Lee Mattia Spencer, both 32. They is not 32, more like
2 at least.
47.
At
Oh,
least.
I'm
yeah,
giving,
she looked
I'm,
47.
yeah, see, even Justice no. she, she looked 47. That's funny. Anyway, they both have been in custody in Uganda since December 9th after they were charged with aggravated torture of a child who was living in their home under foster care in the capital, Kampala. They have pled not guilty to the charge. Oh, so they think it's we supposed to be able to do that to the little black kids.
For sure.
It's not fair.
Yeah, new charge sheet seen by Reuters Wednesday showed up in the couple's additional been charged with aggravated trafficking in children. They have yet to enter a plea on that. The lawyer for the couple, who was not identified, was quoted by Ugandan newspaper The Monitor as dismissed the case as a fishing expedition. Hmm. So you're saying they just fishing and then there was no abuse, none at all, no black child was killed or harmed in the making of this adoption. Okay. It says she was quoted saying the new charges doesn't make sense. Attempted by Reuters to reach lawyers of the victim via the court and the prosecutor's office were not immediately successful. Prosecutors accused the couple of having recruited, transported, and kept the child through abuse of positions of vulnerability for the purpose of exploitation, according to the charge sheet. That's a lot of mumbo jumbo.
Man, I was just
They
sitting here like that's word salad if I ever heard it.
what did they really do is the question.
What were they thinking? Why did they have to torture the boy?
Well, that's what happens when you let people that are not of your culture watch kids of other cultures. It says the new charges were read out in the couple on Tuesday when they appeared in the magistrate's court, but they were not allowed to make a plea as the case was not only heard at the high court. Jacqueline Oki, spokesman for the police prosecutor office, told Reuters on Wednesday. Spencer and his wife were further detained at the day. Go see what he wants. For that they would appear in a high court and take on the plea with new charges has not been determined, Osaki said. We will begin the process of committing them to the high court, but we cannot say that they'll be finalized so that they can be processed. The first charge, aggravated torture of a child, carries a maximum sentence of life in prison. Give it to their ass too.
Spencer is such a white supremacist
wow.
name.
Y'all know, right? On Wednesday, the U.S. Embassy in Kampala declined to comment on the latest charges. Last week, it told Reuters that it was aware of the reported arrest and detention of the two U.S. citizens of Kampala, but mirroring the situation, but had no further comment due to privacy. Really? What they private about? They took advantage of kids. Well, I wear that. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I am.
Hashtag KIPP, yo.
Oh yeah, my
That
bro.
is
Y'all see
not
my
good.
swole ass brother in the background
That's
rolling
classic.
around.
Hey, y'all getting some of this classic KIPP. We ain't too far from our roots. What you talking
Nah,
about?
man, nah. That's
Don't,
how we
don't,
kicked
don't
off. It used to, man. We everything used to be going on. Birds chirping,
yeah, dog
everything, dog barkings, everything. Um, I-
arguments, chains, planes, automobiles, cuz.
all right, so that's one that I wanted to cover. The point to this one, what did we learn here today, kids? They shouldn't be letting white people adopt black kids. I don't care. It's not ever going to come out right. Not saying all, not we don't speak in absolutes, but more often than not, there's nefariosities around white people adopting black children. Because if adoption was so important, and if getting kids off the street and all of that, why wouldn't you just go adopt a little white person that you can mold up and bring up like all the whitey that you can be? Why go out your way to go get somebody to? Well, we know why to do it because they're sick and demonic, and they believe in slavery and they want to bring that back like the ancestors. But anyway.
All right, let's see how important adoption is when a black
That is
couple wants
super
to
not
adopt
good.
a white baby.
Yeah, hey, you know what? That's when it all changes.
It's just not good.
That's when it all changes. Hold on, real quick. Let me see what we got here because we gotta look. Hold on, don't touch my mic because they can hear that. The mic, they can hear that. Let me switch it up because I had three on deck. Now, is these little Beckies that did this? I'm trying to find out.
Becky.
What it sound like?
Is these little treacherous Beckies out here? Murderous Beckies? Is that what? Do we got a case
Demonic
of the
Becky's in training.
right? Do we have like
Not Becky.
yeah, that's what we have. Is Becky's and Sarah's here. Like what we got going on? Hold on, my fault, y'all. I'm gonna bring it
Yander
up.
badges.
I ain't hold on. I'm not even gonna play the video because I ain't got time for nothing because I can read too. It says 8 teenage girls charged with murder and a deadly stabbing on a 59-year-old man in Canada.
Wow.
Now, the way that was framed is framed pretty lightly,
Super
but they
light.
are but they is charged with murder already, which doesn't seem like that might happen with PC kids. But
Lightly
it said
soft.
yeah, it says 8 teenage girls have been charged with murder in Canada and the stabbing death of a 59-year-old man. Police described as swarming attack. Toronto police respond to a call and assault near New York and University Avenue shortly after midnight Sunday and found that the victims in life-threatening injury. He had been taken to a nearby hospital where he shortly died afterwards. The police haven't shared his name pending the notification of his family. They said he's a Toronto resident. Authorities said that they learned that the victim was assaulted and stabbed by a group of teenage girls. 8 teenagers were arrested nearby. The girls, 13-year-old, 14-year-old, two 16-year-olds, have been charged with second-degree murder. They black.
I was getting ready to say
Hey,
because
yo, just
13,
tripping.
14. I
Yeah.
feel,
Because they
I
almost trying to
feel,
make it sound like they grown. They're 13 years old grown, 14 grown, and two grown 16-year-olds
I
charged
smell
with
rhino.
murder.
Dang,
Smelling
bro.
rhino jerky and cheetah meat.
Where your
I'm
mama at?
definitely. It says they have been remain in custody and are scheduled to reappear in court on December 29th. Detective Sergeant Terry Brown said in a news conference Tuesday. He said that the girls were in the area at 10:30 p.m. Saturday, and they alleged that they were involved in an altercation earlier. But before the attack on the 59-year-old man, he described the group behavior as no, the group's behavior in the fatal attack as swarming, which so okay, is it? Yeah, see,
No,
they're
no, they're
black.
not black. I'm saying
Nah,
they're black. Fam, there's no thuggery, there's no malicious, there's no it's just
yeah,
swarming.
but
It
what
was
gives
just
me the black
swarming
sentiment
around.
is what gives me the black sentiment is they trying to attach something to the act to make it swarming Africanized bees. They're swarming the African bees, right?
Oh, wow.
You see?
Yeah, but that's all just swarming. Even
All
when they no,
right,
no,
you
it's
want to
not
see if
just
there's more
African bees.
disparaging?
No, it's African killer bees.
Right.
But why they gotta say swarming though?
Yeah, all right, let's find out why they say swarming. Historically, this has involved a group of adolescent males who may do this to obtain something from the victim, nice running shoes, cell phone, etc., or an occasion as a part of a ritual or inclusion into a gang, as two examples, he said. See how they tried to throw gang in there too? I don't think they would do that for white people.
Oh no, I'm not saying they're white. I'm saying they're
Tether juices.
that's what I'm saying.
Bang, bang, bang.
That's what I'm
that
saying.
that music even just gets me going. Anyway, he does. Oh, okay. It says blah. The victim had entered the city's shelter system in late fall. Brown said. Okay, now they describing the victim. They throwing on some sympathy.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
he does have a very supportive
Supportive.
family in the area. Go ahead. Can you read it? Let me hear what you got.
Oh, I wouldn't necessarily call him homeless. Maybe just recently on some hard luck, he said. Brownie said that the 8 girls come from different parts of the city and that they were met one another through social media.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know how or why they met that evening, why the destination was downtown
Toronto.
Toronto, but we don't know how long they have been acquainted together with each other.
I wouldn't describe him as a gang at this point. He said 3 of the girls had previously contacted Toronto police before the incident Saturday, while the other 5 did not. The number of weapons were secured. What, they had weapons too? Hold on.
Weapons.
A number of weapons was secured, he said, without disclosing what they were. Oh no. Oh no. I smelled some non-melanations going on here.
I'm telling
Because
you.
I ain't heard no demonization. I ain't heard it's just, well, they just swarmed. We don't know why. They just swarmed a 59-year-old man. I don't know why.
And I'm saying I don't even know if the dude is PC because they didn't give him enough violin.
Yeah, he might. It might. Yeah, it might be a black person and some. What? Hold up, but this is in Canada. So do are they on the immigration thing like that there?
I think they on some I hate Muslims type of
Hmm.
they get on the Muslim joint.
Okay. All right. So yeah, this is a tricky one. It ain't. I mean, from the information that is provided, I'm going not black because there's no demonization.
None.
Swarming that doesn't necessarily say anything violent, you
Yeah,
know.
swarming
It don't sound
butterfly.
so violent.
Yeah. Swarming locusts, swarming what? I mean, whatever. Mosquitoes, pretty harmless. Whatever, something.
Mosquitoes are harm.
And then they're not saying. It make me think the victim's black though.
I promise you, I did get kind of them vibes
Maybe.
because they
I,
didn't bring out the violin for Cuz.
Nah,
Got a
they ain't getting
little
no
bit,
witness testimony. He was a great guy, went to church.
nothing.
Yeah,
He got family in the era. I mean,
nah, I don't
he's
see it.
not really homeless. I mean, he kind of
Yeah,
is, but then not
I
really.
don't,
I mean,
nah, cause is black and them is they probably Asian.
I can see any of that.
Asian.
Mm,
Yeah.
I'm getting Asian vibes.
I'm saying the 3 that they said had already previous interaction with police.
Uh,
Those 3 are tethers.
all right, and now we got to get to main event, and we got to do this on the raw because we don't disparage black people on the other side, but this foolishness is about to get it. So this foolishness. So it says after decades in prison, exonerated Philadelphia man was fatally shot at a funeral. Mm, mm,
A funeral.
mm.
I guess
Rest in peace, brother. Now, why he's 62 and don't look 62?
he looked like
Man, he ain't never been
25.
62.
Huh?
He
He looked like
42.
he's 32.
She
I
said 30.
promise you.
He don't look 62. He looks 32.
You
And
can
I
tell
that's
this is
said
my
crazy.
child.
42.
Look,
Yeah,
inadvertently, look, she don't even know, but you can just tell this is my child right here. She got the ages down packed. Anyway,
he looked more like 32. I gave him
right.
a voted
If he
2,
was
but
shot
what
at
we
the
all
funeral,
agree
not
is he
that
don't look
young.
like 62.
It said wrongly convicted Philadelphia man who spent nearly 3 decades in prison before he was released last year was gunned down at a funeral, authorities said on Wednesday. No arrests have immediately been made for Christopher Williams, 62, suffering gunshot wounds to the head. Dang, y'all domed him at the wake, son.
Wow.
At the second
Gee,
funeral, at least.
yeah, they gonna
Um,
have to, fortunately. It says he was taken to Temple Hospital where he was pronounced deceased at 2:27 p.m. Police said William had been convicted of cases triple murder in 1989 when the slaying of Michael Hainsworth, who was also killed that
That
year.
year.
William and the co-defendant Troy Clauston were convicted of the Hayworth murder in 1992, and then 1993, William and the co-defendant Theophilus or whatever his name, the Theophilus, I guess, Wilson, were convicted of the triple slaying. So, how many? You know what? You know what? Um, White people always coming up with these statistics about how much crime black people do and all. If we did all this crime, why is it always fake stories about us unjustly being jailed?
Right.
Why did you make up shit? It should be it should be a readily available group lined up of men ready to go to jail, but we get story after story every year of it's made up. We ain't have no evidence.
Right.
But if it won't be fake, might as well just make it real.
Nah, if it's fake, and he shouldn't go to jail. That's what's up. It said Williams been convicted of 2 separate cases, blah, 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 blah. Williams is the co-defendant, blah, 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 blah. Decades later, Philadelphia prosecutor moved to dismiss the murder against Williams in both cases after finding detained testimony and exculpatory evidence that police discovered but never shared with the defense lawyers. How many times does this happen?
Oh no.
Yeah, this is garbage.
Now that's all part of making it real right there.
Right. I'm white and I say so. It says since the release 22 months ago, William has been working as a carpenter with the hope of starting his own construction business and would employ free convicts, said William, longtime attorney. It's incredibly tragic. This guy went through decades in prison, 25 years on death row for crimes that he did not commit because the system failed him. He kept fighting and wouldn't give up and just kept insisting and kept trying different fighting, whether it was to keep his hopes up or just his own determination and perseverance. That's what he did. He worked very hard and his lawyers to make sure that his lawyers kept doing what they had to do. And that's pretty tough from behind bars. You can't touch this. That's pretty tough from behind bars because I mean it's hard enough damn near moving around on the street trying to make some lawyers do some shit. Now you got to wait for phone calls back and shit from the spot.
Sometimes those can take days, weeks, hours, months, years.
Yeah, when the last time you was down?
Huh?
When the last time?
I don't know.
Oh, never.
Right.
So yeah, when the last time you was down?
When you had put no punishment,
right.
I was down from the devices, you know what I'm saying?
Representative for Philadelphia District Attorney Larry Kerrison said William's slaying was tragic in the embodiment that he didn't get the enjoyment of nearly 2 years freedom. What Chris endured is twice wrong. So they found nobody. That's the end of the article. I already read the rest. Already just looking. Nobody's found. He just shot at a funeral and it's over.
What
That's
is
it?
going on with these people?
Yeah, that's crazy, B.
So
Dude, I'm ready to talk about the bum niggas that did it and everything.
I'm telling you, it's a setup thing.
Thinking out his head.
He must have been in litigation with the city or the county.
Good catch and call. I never thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
How many times is this gonna happen though, man? That's why it's so important, man. You know what? This made me think about my boy J Mac. I gotta write my boy J Mac. He been writing me from jail for a long time, and I've sent him some music and some other stuff on the JPay thing. But I'm gonna actually sit down and write a letter. I ain't wrote a letter in so long.
Well, yeah. Actually, I don't know what's wrong with these people.
Write the letter, or you gonna type? You gonna really write it with a pen, like a pencil?
Yeah. I'm gonna do it with the pen and the paper because it's an exercise. Yeah, it's an exercise. Well, this is actually Hey, this has been a dope raw. I'm glad y'all can hear it correctly and shit. Y'all know we had some little audio issues and we had to work through those. But
Cha
we're back
cha.
on track, Jack. And we're gonna give you guys a little bonus too for the onus too. So 4 words that we leave you with. Holla, man, hold on, y'all. I don't know how many times I gotta do this, but y'all know my numbers are always available for you to call. So hit up the hotline and stop line.
Yeah.
Other than that, 4 words I gotta leave you with. Let me look you in your eye, buddy. We got love, we got peace, we got blessings, and my hands been ashy as hell while I've been here.
Super
Like
Ash
you
McGrath.
see that?
Oh my gosh, you're playing in the you been playing in the snow, guys?
I just cooked some. Well, I had to, like you gotta scrape off the car and all of
Man,
that.
you was just flouring chicken, P.
I swear. I just noticed that, man. I put my hands up there like, dang, it's all in the crevice. Like I got spider
It,
webs between my joints.
it did look Spider Man-ish.
My hands is crusty.
Yeah, go get us some lotion.
I need some lotion.
Go get some lotion
But
for me.
my hands are so soft.
Hey, we out the Doha for sure. Y'all know it ain't no commercial, so
Say it again. Say it again.
peace. No commercials, buddy.